Today we're going to talk about how to approach public speaking. Now, talking in front of an audience is something that tends to make people feel fearful or apprehensive, and it doesn't need to be that way. In fact, public speaking is really empowering because it's how you're going to share your ideas with more people. It's a great way to be seen and heard and establish your own credibility. But that doesn't really help the fact that most people would still rather get a cavity filled than give a big speech or presentation. But I'm going to help you overcome that in 3 simple steps. I call them the 3 Ps. So let's do it. The first step to overcoming public speaking is called progress. The truth is, most people tend to throw themselves into a big speech before they're ready, and you do really need to walk before you can run. So the progress step is all about working your way up towards that big speech. For this step, you really need to start small. Practice conversing in a small group of people, or maybe speak up at that work meeting where you'd normally just be sitting on the sidelines listening. This is a really great way to get used to hearing yourself talk and expand your comfort zone. It's also a really great way to get used to forming and expressing your opinions clearly and concisely. This step is a great way to get you out of your box in a low-risk way and help you work towards that big speech. But it's also really contingent on the fact that you push yourself. You have to get into those situations that you might not be 100% comfortable in, because that's the only way you're going to start being comfortable, is to put yourself in those situations more and more. It gets easier as you go, but you do have to do the hard work first. The second P is preparation. There's an old saying that goes, failing to prepare is preparing to fail. And that is definitely true in this case. So if you have a big speech to give, take a lot of care in putting together your presentation. Share it with others and ask for feedback. Consider the questions your audience may have and make sure you know the answers. Likewise, consider what the naysayers have to say and make sure you address their concerns in your presentation. Once your content is solid, practice and learn it from front to back. I should be able to start you from a random spot in your presentation, and you should be able to pick it up and finish the whole thing. And don't just say it in your head. Speak it out loud. Present it. Get some friends and family or coworkers and give the presentation to them, because the day you give your big speech should not be the first time you're presenting it. Practice doesn't make perfect, but realistic practice makes perfect. What you're doing is you're honing your public speaking skills and you're eliminating all of the variables that could go wrong on the day of your speech, and that just makes the speech the best it can be. The more prepared you are, the more comfortable you'll be with your presentation, and the better it will go. The final P is to pump yourself up. You've progressed, you've prepared, and the day of your speech is finally here. You've done all the hard work, and it's go time. All that's left to do is pump yourself up, whatever that means for you. You can listen to dance music, do affirmations in the mirror, power poses, do push-ups, whatever makes you feel ready to go. Now, there is absolutely no negativity allowed in this step. You've got it and you know it. It's okay to be nervous because it's really just a fact of life in the public speaking world. It just means that you care. So let the nerves make you better. Progress, preparation, and pump yourself up. These 3 easy steps are going to help you conquer public speaking, whether you love it or hate it. Once you do one, it gets easier and more fun every single time, I promise. My challenge today to you is to go out and conquer public speaking.